Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome back to the negative challenge. This is the rather bizarre challenge, which is bizarre in two ways. One is very obvious when you look at the crazy world that I'm doing this challenge in. Well, the world isn't crazy, it just kind of looks a little bit crazy, because basically all of the colors are switched around, and everything that's light is now dark, and everything that was dark is now light. And is this wheat? I think this is just wheat. So yeah, basically in the last episode I arrived at this village and I happily looted absolutely everything in the village, which was jolly good fun because I have been starving this entire time, so it was great to finally get myself a load of food. But yeah, basically the idea of this challenge is I have a load of I have a hole. Do you know what this is? I know exactly what this is. This is a dungeon filled with sand. This is sand, believe it or not. It is day, isn't it? Yeah, it is day. It would be really bright if it was nighttime. That's one of the things I keep struggling with when it becomes day and night because I'm not sure. But yeah, basically, I have a bunch of really negative challenges that I need to try and complete while I'm doing this. I should probably go and break away this mob spawner because it's going to start spawning something bad. Well, where is it? Actually, let's go and have a look at it first. Let's just go and see what's inside. I think, is it a zombie? Was that there's a little tiny weird coloured zombie spinning around inside of there. We will get rid of that. We will get the experience. It's actually good to try and build up my experience now because one of the negative challenges I have to complete is for me to lose 30 levels. Not to reach 30 levels, to lose 30 levels. But I guess to do that, I will need to reach 30 levels to start with. But it looks like we're beginning things with some pretty nice luck at the beginning. We've found a dungeon. It looks like there's 2 chests and we have a music disc. The worst music disc. That's a little bit more fitting. Iron horse armor, a name tag. I mean, I guess I could take some of this stuff instead of the mushroom stew, which I have loads of now and don't really need quite so much anymore. A saddle. I'll take a saddle, and then melon seeds. Oh, this is good. This is going to be another one of the foods that I'll be able to eat. I'm not allowed to eat bread though. That's kind of one of the downsides to all of this. So there we go. We were able to get ourselves a few bonus items, but let's go and make our way out of this pit now and carry on exploring. So I haven't settled down yet. I've just since the beginning of the series, I've just been roaming non-stop. So which way did I come from? Let's go and get the map out. Let's see where we've come from, and then we can kind of work out which way we want to go and head next. So I'm right off the edge. So I guess I think I came from that way. So I guess let's keep going past this village here. We're playing on a medium-sized world, so not too big, not too small. So yeah, it means that there will be edges to the world that I could reach that wouldn't take too long. So basically, I'm going to keep exploring. I want to see if I can find some biomes. So there's 2 things that I really want to do. One is I want to find a mesa biome just because I want to see what it's going to look like. And 2, I want to just see more stuff and also just find somewhere really nice to kind of settle as my home. So there's a lot of snowy places, then a lot of deserty places. And I don't really want snow or desert because they kind of end up looking the same because it's just a whole load of snow or a whole load of sand. And then there's not much variety. So I'd rather try and find a little bit of a more interesting place. And then I can start probably settling down and building a home. I think when I do build my... Oh, there's a temple. There's a desert temple. Can you see that? There's a desert temple over there. And was these, are they ice shards? I can't see. Are they ice shards? They might be ice shards. I think they're either ice shards or weird trees. I think they are. Look at that. They look really horrible. There's just shards of ice coming out the ground. That's quite a cool thing to have as scenery, I guess. Just a load of ice kind of poking up like that. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I really want to build out of coloured wool because at the moment a lot of the colours are the same. There's a lot of blue and a lot of yellow. At the moment, because basically it makes sense because normally if this is a desert, the sand would be yellow and the water would be blue, but because the colors are switched, the water is yellow and then the ground is blue. I'm gonna go to the desert. I'm gonna get a bunch more stuff from the desert temple. I don't even need any more stuff. I can't even fit anything else in my pockets because I haven't settled down yet. We will go and look in the desert temple. And then I'm going to stop wandering around once I find an actual nice place to live in. So I might just go and head off in that direction over there. And I think it's about to become nighttime as well. So I might, while I'm here, just go and plonk my bed down in the desert temple just to have a safe place. So it's obviously dark in here because it's bright in here. Does that make sense? Because everything's switched around. So it's obviously very dark right now. So I need to be careful. It's weird just having to remind yourself that it's dark just because you can't see that it's dark. So I guess we just go and dig down straight here. We will immediately get rid of the pressure plate, and then let's go and get out of here. I'm always scared I'm going to set it off like as I break it away, but it looks like we're doing okay. And then yeah, let's see what goodies we can get. Should I put a torch down first? Oh, it's fine. I can't be bothered to do that. Enchant blast protection, gunpowder. I have to like scroll over the things to see if like what they are. Ooh, some emeralds. I'll take some emeralds. They're a pretty thing to get that I probably won't be able to get anything anywhere else. And any diamonds I find, I need to burn, but I don't need to do that for emeralds, so I can actually just go and take the emeralds. I would take the bones for the bone meal, but I really don't need it too much, just because I have so much food anyway. It's not like I'm going to need to be growing anything really quickly anyway, so that doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, there we go. It was cool to be able to see what a desert temple kind of looks like. I could even steal some of this concrete as just another cool material to build out of. But let's go to sleep first, and let's see what it looks like in the day, to see if any of them look like a pretty cool color that I'd be able to build out of. Oh, I like this. I don't know what color that is, but I do like that one in the middle. Is that just like the orange? Right. Let's just get rid of this mushroom stew, because I've been carrying around this stuff forever, and like I'm never going to actually use it. I don't need to carry around spruce saplings either. We can go and get rid of them as well. And then yeah, we can go and gather up some of these blocks, because these might end up looking really funky when I go and end up actually building whatever house I build. Yeah, I do like this blue. I don't know what color it was. Oh, no, I think this is orange, isn't it? I think this is these are orange blocks I'm gathering now. I mean, they don't look orange, but I think they are technically orange. So we could build out of these, because they're like a really nice, like light neon blue. Like we're basically just getting like brand new colors that we don't normally have in Minecraft. Like without a texture pack or them actually adding new blocks, just by kind of just switching around all of the different colors, just to get some cool looking new blocks. So yeah. I'll gather up just a few more of these, because these might make like I might use these as the floor in my house. So I don't need to have like a ginormous house. Like it doesn't need to be absolutely massive. I just want to kind of have a nice place just to be able to store my things, so I don't have to have a completely filled up inventory like I have right now, and just to kind of settle down, and then I'll actually begin focusing on some of my actual challenges, which is something that I haven't done very much. So if you do want to see what the challenges are, basically they are all going to be down in the description if you want to just go and read through them all. I don't want to be having to kind of say them at the beginning of every episode, because if you remember what the challenges are, that will get really boring for you. But the big ones, like the main actual proper things that I need to achieve, are all at the top. And that's basically I need to be defeated by all of the bosses. And you might think, well, being defeated by a boss is easy. You just need to run at it, go, ah, and then like not attack it, and it's going to kill you really easily, which is true. That is what I need to do when I battle the bosses. The tricky thing is getting to all of the bosses. So of course, the ocean monument is just going to be a bit of a challenge by itself anyway, because you just need to find one, and they're not always the easiest things in the world to come across. So that's something I should. Oh, no way. It's there. That's the ocean monument. It's right there. Unbelievable. How's that timing is stupid. That was stupid timing. There I was saying, not the easiest thing to find. I turn right and there's one down there. Look, that is one, isn't it? It's kind of harder to see through all of the horrible yellowy water, but that's the ocean monument right there. So should I have my home here, or should I remember where it is and travel to here? I guess I could have it here, because it's kind of cool being near the ice as well. Then I have the desert nearby as well in the village. Let's go and look over the hill here and just see if there's some nice scenery for us to be able to build with, shall we? Because I want to settle down soon anyway, because I've been roaming for so long, and this place just looks cool, doesn't it? And oh, it must be really dark here, because these trees are really bright. I bet these are spruce trees, aren't they? Because that's why they look like they're glowing. I like the spruce trees. I like the glowing trees. They look cool. Oh, and there's a doggy. I could try and tame a doggy in a bit. So this is all a snowy area all the way around here. So what would be great is to find an area next to the snowy area where I could go and like build a home. But the snowy area does look cool. I want this to be like next to where I have my home, but not necessarily be where I have my home, if that makes sense. I want to be able to see it because it looks cool, but I don't want to be surrounded by it. But it looks like the snow continues for quite a long time, doesn't it? Let's just go to the other side of the snow here and take a quick look. And oh, there's something tall over there. We can go and check that out. Let's go and just have these last few little little bits of mushroom stew that I I kept with me. And then let's see where I could settle down for my home. So there's quite a lot of water around here as well, and water can be a little bit of a pain just to go and make my way around. So let's see if the snow ends over in this direction here, because it's going to be really easy to get to that ocean monument. And remember, like, it's not like I need to go and prepare a bunch and then get to it. Like, I could do it now. Like, if I wasn't going to lose all of my stuff, I could just go and run in there and get defeated by it immediately, but I don't really want to do that. Should I just stay in the snowy area? Let's just go and have a little look over the corner here, because it's just cool to see this new scenery. It's just these blocks do look cool. The way they're like really dark at the top and then light underneath. It's just a really weird like glowing effect. But it looks like it's kind of just really mountainy over there. So yep, I have decided I am going to go and settle in the snow. So what I can do is build out of darker blocks, and then it will, like, my house will really stand out compared to the landscape, because the landscape's so dark. It also means that it won't rain. It's going to snow if ever the weather happens, and that's always a nicer way to go. And look at these flowers. Oh, they look like alien flowers. It's amazing. It's so cool. So I might go and build my house like just down in this area down here. Or I just walked across. So wherever I place my bed, I guess, is going to be where I'm going to make my home, and then I can decide what I want to start building it out of. So is there just a nice flat opening? I guess here is going to be as good as any place. I just picked up my bowl from earlier. This is obviously where I went past. Yeah, I think here, marked by this one single random dirt block that is down here. So let's just go and plonk down my bed, just to kind of mark this as my home. Where is my bed? Oh no, did I not bring my bed? Oh yeah, I did bring my bed. It just looks really weird. Okay, let's go. Oh, what even color is it? It is a red bed. Okay, it is a red bed. I didn't know what color it was going to be. Right then, we have a home now. So I think first things first, before I even start building, I just want to make like a little chest for now. And oh, that's a trap chest. How do I? Where's normal chest? Oh, I need to make a crafting table, don't I? Why just have normal Minecraft skills left my brain now that I'm just playing in this weird stuff? Why was I trying to make a chest without a crafting table? Right, let's just go and make myself some more planks, and then we can go and make a chest. And finally, I can start clearing out my inventory. So let's just go and throw a bunch of this food stuff. I guess I should probably keep some on me to actually eat. But the rest we can go and throw inside of here. Horse armor, emeralds, name tags, saddles, mushrooms, all of this stuff can go down in the chest for now, as well as some of the more colorful blocks for building. And then I can kind of decide what type of house I want. So I want quite a tall house. I want to be able to look around this landscape, just seeing as it all looks this crazy. I want to really make the most of that. So let's see what the spruce planks look like. So there's going to be plenty more spruce trees for me to go and gather up. Let's see what the planks just look like if I go and place down some of these. I mean, they're kind of look like what I'd expect. They're like really bright and glowing. So I don't want to have everything kind of just these planks. I want to have a bit of a variety. And let's just build like a weird shaped house. Like everything's so weird here. I don't want to build like a boxy house at all. Let's just kind of do a bit more of a strange shape. I am just going to improvise this. This isn't a series that's meant to be about building anyway, so let's just kind of go and make this up. We'll go along to this side here. And then maybe like that side, we could just have like a huge window, like covering this entire side here. So let's go around to there. And then let's kind of go along straight like this. And then, yeah, I'll get some sand and we can smelt that. And we can make a huge, well, I want to make a stained, like a colored stained glass. That's the word I'm trying to say. And I want to make a stained glass window along that side there, because I think that will look really cool. So there we go. We have a start for our house. Do I have enough of that? Do I have enough of this to cover the floor? I doubt I do, actually. I made this quite big. I might have to go for like a different pattern and maybe try and do like stripes or something. So let's just go and start off doing that here. Before I build up the walls, let's just go straight away and throw down all of the floor here, because this is kind of one of the more exciting things that I wanted to do. Also, we're gathering up this snow as well. So it might be actually worth just to gather up a bit of the snow while I break this away, because that's going to be another cool building material. It's going to be just like a really dark block. Actually, let's just do one just to test it out. Right, let's go and see. I'm going to struggle so much at crafting here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to struggle so much. But there we go. This is what a block of snow looks like. Oh, look at that. It looks so crazy. I'll put it down here next to actually, I'll do it on the crafting table, and then we can kind of see it standing out. So that is snow. It doesn't look like snow. It looks like soot. It looks more like a block of coal. I guess if I did actually build out of a block of coal, that would be like a really crazy bright block, wouldn't it? Because that could be quite cool. Right then, anyway, let's go and break away all of this ground. We'll see how much of the the colors from the materials that I've gathered already, how much of them we're going to have. The what color is it? Orange, isn't it? Yeah, orange terracotta. We'll see how much we can do with that, but then I think I might have to end up just kind of mixing it around with whatever other blocks I can just go and scavenge from this area. I think over there, you see those really tall trees? I think they might be dark oak trees as well. And so they're going to be even brighter than the spruce trees because they're even darker than the spruce trees, which means in this they're going to be even brighter. But just look at this grass. I've not even got over what this grass looks like. So that must be like, is this like proper green? I'm trying to remember if you actually have proper green grass when you break away the snow. I think it is. I think that is what green is supposed to look like. It's that weird, crazy purple. And I guess I'll spread around some lights around my house, so we will have a little bit of that around the area. I wonder what the paths look like. These are what the... Okay, so then the paths make it go back blue. So yeah, it looks like brown gets turned into blue then. Green and red are kind of switched over. And then, no, blue and yellowy is kind of switched over as well, as we worked out earlier. Like, this is going to be a good way to learn about, like colors opposites, isn't it? Like, by the end of this series, we're going to know perfectly. I'm going to know that if I place down a magenta bit of wool, I'm going to know exactly what color it's going to be. That would be like a light bluey kind of color, I think. I guess we'd experiment, because that's what I do want to build a lot of my house out of. I do want to try and get a bunch of sheep if I can. Probably being in the snowy area isn't going to be a good idea for that, because not so many stuff spawn in the snowy area. But yeah, it'd be great to get a sheep pen and just to dye a bunch of different of the wool and just see what looks cool. Just kind of play around with it and just see what ends up looking nice. So what I think I could do, hopefully I'll have enough. Hopefully I can just do this around the outside of the area like this. Yeah, I think, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to keep going for now, but I'm thinking that I might have bitten off more than I can chew here, because I don't think I have enough. This is why finding the biome, the mesa biome, would have been amazing, because I'd have had loads and loads and loads of this stuff. I might just about have enough, and if I do, that's going to be really satisfying, but oh no, it's not going to happen. How many am I off by? I'm off by 2. I'm off. There's got to be 2 over there. I got to go back to that desert temple. Oh, I got to sleep actually. Look, it's getting light. Must be nighttime. I got to go back and have a look. I need 2 more to be able to finish going around the outside. I know I could just make the house a tiny bit smaller, but it's just too frustrating. I got to go and do it. So let's go and just make all of the snow into snow blocks. I'm basically just looking at what it says to be able to find it, because one of the things I've noticed is it's really hard to see like what you can and can't craft in this, like, because normally it becomes really highlighted, and I haven't really learned like what it ends up looking like in this, so that's kind of one of the things I'm gonna have to struggle with. So yeah, let's go to then. Let's do that. Let's also make a let's make another axe as well, and let's see if we can get some of that dark oak as well, because that might be one of the nice good things to start off with my design. I'm not going to lose that house, am I? I'll be able to find that. I will be able to find my way back to that house. So yeah, so I'm kind of regretting building in the snow already, but it looks really cool, and so that's what I'm going to base it on, but it probably won't make sense for everything else that I'm trying to do here. But it's so cool, like the ice shards there, and it does look like that is going to be dark oak over there, doesn't it? That's got to be dark oak over there. I'm almost certain it is. So let's take a little quick stop over there. We can go and gather up a little bit of that, because that's going to be a really crazy bright glowing block. Like, look at it. Look how bright those trees are. It literally looks like they're emitting light. Like, all they are is just a really bright white color, but it does literally look like they're glowing, doesn't it? They look absolutely amazing. So let's go and gather some of these if we can. So I guess I'd love to do at some point is to try and track down a jungle. So it'd be really cool to get a pet parrot. Sadly, one of my challenges is to lose a pet, which does mean, yeah, getting attached to a pet and then losing it. So that's going to be one of the happier things, but it'd be quite cool if it was a parrot. I mean, I've lost plenty of dogs in Minecraft before, just in my lovely world, so at least that would be different. And this is dark oak, isn't it? Or is this more spruce? I think this might actually be just like really... Oh, it is. It's just more spruce. Oh, this isn't as good, but this does seem to be all just grass around this area here. Let's just see as we've come and made our way all the way over here. Anyway, it's this dark oak. This looks. Oh, look at that. That is ridiculous. But look at it, like, compared to me. Does it make me glow? I guess it's kind of dark under the tree as well, so it does actually kind of technically glow a little bit. I don't know. I think this is just spruce that was in the dark. Okay, this is just more spruce. This is not what I was after here. All right, then, let's go for a little bit of a wander up around this area then. And let's just kind of poke our heads over the top and see what else we can find. Ah, there is a sheep there. It might be worth getting some wheat to go and bring that sheep back. But looks like there's nothing particularly in... Oh, let's just have one more look. Ugh, I always do this. I'm always like, let's just go and look to here. Then I always have to look just a little bit too far. I'm just being nosy. Like, there's no reason for this. I'm just being nosy just to know what's going to be surrounding me. I could probably gather some of these flowers. I believe that was a red flower. Is it a red flower? Oh, no, it's a dandelion. Oh, that's a yellow flower, isn't it? Yeah, because it's blue. That makes sense. So I am going to have to start learning some of the different flowers, because it would be good to kind of start doing some dyeing soon. But looks like there's nothing of major interest beyond this area. And oh, there is! There is! There's a Woodland Mansion over there! Can you see that? You know what? I have never, ever found one of these in Minecraft. This is the first one that I've ever even been at in Minecraft. Look at it. And it looks crazy because it's normally really dark, isn't it? But in this, it's really, really bright. So obviously not now. Obviously not now. I don't have any armor on yet. This is like a really dangerous way to be doing this. So obviously not now. But in the future, I am definitely going to be going to that mansion to see if I can tackle it. I'm glad I didn't build my house near it, because otherwise it would be scaring me every time that I see it. I only came out to get a couple bits of concrete, but something that would be good to do is to get some of this birch, because this birch looks cool, doesn't it? So this is a really cool style. So I can cut down some of these and then hopefully just go and get a few saplings from these birch trees here. And then that way, I will be able to just kind of plant some more around the area, just to add a bit of different variety for the types of woods that I'm going to build out. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and gather up some of these. As I said, I'm going to go back to the temple, hopefully get just those couple extra bits of concrete, and then go back to the house. But yeah, just so you don't get bored, I'm going to cut ahead in the video until I've done all of that, and we can see if we can get a little bit more work done on the floor. Okay, I was able to gather up a bunch of birch saplings. I went back and there was plenty more of the orange concrete that I needed. I also found a swamp as well on my way back. So what I think might be a good idea is to go slime hunting. Mainly because I want to see what slimes look like. Also, to be able to make some leads, and then I could try and bring animals around to the area here. It's really only sheep that I need for now, but... Oh, where's my house? Oh no, it's becoming nighttime. Where's my house? I thought it was here. Oh, where is my house? That's where the ice shards are. Did I go further? Oh, it's there. It's literally right there. I need to put some torches down. That might help me work out exactly where it is. But luckily, I do have enough of the concrete to go and finish off the floor, which was my main worry. But yeah, let's go and make 1 or 2 torches now, just to kind of spread around the area. Not to light it up, to dark it up, I guess, is the reason to add these in. Either way, it will make them stand out on the landscape. Not too much, though, just because it's so dark anyway. It doesn't actually make it stand out like absolutely loads. But yeah, we might as well go and do this anyway, because it's going to stop googlies from spawning right next to me. So we can go and add in the last couple blocks we need. I was able to get 8 more, so if I need to have a few extra, I can. I also got that one block which was... so this one is actually blue. So I got this one block here. I kind of feel like I want to do a pattern on the floor, and this could be incorporated in it somehow. It's kind of tricky though, because I got like a 2-block wide area, so maybe I'll save that for the future. But let's go and let's just go and throw down some of these saplings so we can leave those growing. I guess I could kind of start thinking about doing a farm or something as well. But I am definitely going to go and head to that Woodland Mansion, because I just need to explore it. And the good thing is none of my challenges are to like get defeated there, or die horribly there, or lose in a battle against a Vex, or whatever the things are that live inside of there. Like, that's not one of the challenges. I can go in there and actually explore it and try and actually get the goodies to help myself out. Especially because I think that's where you get the Totem of Undying, and getting a Totem of Undying will be really handy for when I have to dig straight down and go mining, because that's going to be one of my next things. That's probably actually going to be the thing I do in the next episode, is to try and dig straight down just to get a little bit more armor and stuff, because that is going to be really useful for me. So yeah, having a Totem of Undying for that stuff is going to be really helpful. But you know what? I can't wait to go and see in the caves. I can't wait to see what they're going to look like, because they're going to be like blindingly bright caves because caves are dark, and so in this they're going to be really, really light. So it's going to be a very bizarre experience, and it will be our first chance to properly go and face a bunch of googlies to see what all of they look like when they're charging at me and stuff. So yeah, that's going to be the plan for the next episode. But sadly, that is going to be the end of this one here. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!